To add or subtract fractions with the same denominator, we add or subtract the numerator and keep the denominator the same. For example, 2/9 and 4/9. We keep the denominator the same and add the numerators. 2 plus 4 equals 6, giving us 6/9, and then cancel down the fraction if we can. 3 divides exactly into 6 and 9. So the top divided by 3 is 2, and the bottom divided by 3 is 3. We can demonstrate this using a picture. 2/9 and 4/9 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/9, which can be cancelled down to 2/3. For an example of subtraction, suppose we have 7/10 take away 3/10. The denominators are the same, so it stays as 10. And we do 7 minus 3 equals 4, giving 4/10. I look to see if I can cancel this fraction down. They are both even numbers, so I can divide top and bottom by 2 to give me 2 over 5. There is no further numbers which will divide into 2 and 5, so the final answer is 2/5. If I have 7/9 and 5/9, the denominators are the same and it stays as 9. 7 and 5 is 12, giving 12/9. But this is an improper fraction. Whenever we have an improper fraction as the answer, we change it into a mixed number. To change 12/9 into a mixed number, we say 9 goes into 12 once, remainder 3. So we have 1 and 3/9. I can cancel down the 3/9 by dividing top and bottom by 3, which gives 1 and 1/3, which can't be cancelled down any further. So the final answer is 1 and 1/3. In this last example, we changed an improper fraction into a mixed number and cancelled down to get the final answer. I changed it into an improper fraction, then cancelled down, but it could be done the other way round. We can cancel down 12/9. 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 3 goes into 9 3 times, to give 4 over 3. This can't be cancelled down any more, but it is an improper fraction, so we'll change it to a mixed number. 3 goes into 4 once, remainder 1. Either way, we get a final answer of 1 and 1/3. If the fractions you are adding or subtracting have different denominators, you have to change the fractions into equivalent fractions with the same denominators and carry on as before. For example, 3/4 plus 2/5. We need to change them into equivalent fractions with the same denominator, which has to be numbers that both 4 and 5 divide into. If we list our multiples of 4 and the multiples of 5, we can see that 20 occurs in both lists, so 20 will be the common denominator. 3/4 is something over 20. 2/5 is something over 20. I have multiplied 4 by 5 to get 20, so I multiply the top by 5. 3 times 5 is 15. I have multiplied 5 by 4 to get 20, so I've multiplied the top by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Now, since the denominators are the same, I write 20 as the denominator, and I add the numerators to get 23 over 20. This is an improper fraction, so I need to change it to a mixed number. 20 goes into 23 once, remainder 3, to give 1 and 3/20, which can't be cancelled down any further. For an example of subtraction, I have 5/6 minus 2/9. We need to change them into equivalent fractions with the same denominator, which has to be a number that both 6 and 9 divide into. If we list out the multiples of 6 and the multiples of 9, We see that 18 occurs in both lists, so 18 will be our common denominator. 5/6 is something over 18. 2/9 is something over 18. I've multiplied 6 by 3 to get 18, so I multiply the top by 3. 5 times 3 is 15. I have multiplied 9 by 2 to get 18, so I multiply the top by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, since the denominators are the same, I write 18 as the denominator and I subtract the numerator to get 11 over 18. This is not an improper fraction and it can't be cancelled down, so 11/18 is the final answer.